Hey, it's your boy, NBG SYN, man, you know, in here with a Hustleholic. About to let y'all know where the hustle started.
I'm from the bottom of the map, as far as you can go, where the hoes sell pussy and the niggas sell dope.
Thanks for coming through today, NBG SYN. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great, you know, we blessed, everything good.
Amen, amen. So to start things off, tell us and the fans a little bit about yourself and where did the hustle start?
I guess it started when I came out the womb, you know. As far as I can remember, you know, I was, chasing that paper, chasing greatness, and this day one with me.
For sure. And where you from?
I'm from Surrey City, Mississippi, man. You know what I'm saying, the bottom of the map. Yeah.
What was it like growing up there for you in Surrey City?
And man, a lot of fun times, man. It's like family now, man. Everybody really family. You know, we fought, we beat, you know, thing. But at the end of the day, boy, my neighborhood show love to each other, man. And, you know, I'm going to keep rapping it to forever, you know.
And were you, tell us about, you know, being a teenager. Were you in any sports, anything like that?
I played a little ball, man, you know what I'm saying? Every sport. I was into all that, man. Yeah. I rode that way.
What would you say was your favorite sport?
I would say it was basketball. I excelled a lot in football as well. Actually, you know, I played college ball and everything, man, you know. I was up there at, the University of Mississippi, you know, played with some great players and actually played football and basketball up there. So, you know, like I said, I rode that way, you know, until my knees fell out, let's say that. Yeah.
And what positions did you play for basketball and football?
In basketball, I played point guard, you know, shooting guard too. You know, I got that NBA jumper, man. And I played football, defensive back, man. But if you know, you look me up, you'll see I played some everything, man. I'm talking about from day one through college till I got to the pros, you know.
Hey, you said you with the Ole Miss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And who are some of the players that you played with at that time?
Oh, shit. I probably gonna know these folks here, man. My quarterback, Eli Manning, you know, won a couple of Super Bowls with the Giants, and played with Deuce McAllister. He was a running back with the Saints. Ken Lucas, he played about 18 years for Seattle with Carolina. Shit, you know, some more, but yeah, man, that's the one y'all probably know.
I mean, tell us a little bit about your experience there in sports and how it was there at Ole Miss. What's your favorite memory? Maybe it's a game or anything.
Well, I'm gonna just say that, boy, I came back home, you know, telling all my folks in the hood, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, all of us really didn't know we were gonna go to college. If it wasn't for ball, I might, you know, not have just went to college myself. But I told me that's the experience you want to experience, period. And so many great things and memories I have from, you know, going to school and stuff. You know, just to name one, man, I'm gonna just say, you know, just coming into the locker room, man, like say as a freshman, and the older guys trying to haze us, and, you know, we just banging and just doing pranks all goddamn, you know, year long, man. You know, just a fun, you know, camaraderie type thing, man.
That's cool. Any other extra activities you were into other than football and
Sports and stuff, music, man.
okay.
I'm talking about, we did music like in 4th grade. Me and one of my partners wrote a song and they put it in a contest. We ended up winning. They came and shot us a video for it. We went and performed at little functions and let's say little programs they had, you know, for other schools and things like that. So yeah, and music was my thing.
Wow. And did you say 4th grade?
Yeah, I was in 4th grade. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And do you remember any part of the song or anything?
Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah. It was like, it was called Relief, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's up to you and me. And it's just about planting trees and helping the environment, you know what I'm saying? So we did it's called Relief, and yeah, it was decent.
Yeah. Would you say that that's the moment that got you into music, or perhaps it was
Shit,
something else?
My folks had that old Easy NWA them back, I guess in '88 and shit. You know, like, you know, I'm old here. You know, you know, we sneak and grab them tapes, man. And boy, I used to go to sleep every night listening to that shit, man. You know, and boy, I fell in love with it.
And pretty much just been straight into music
Ever since then, man, country, rap, R&B, boy, I'm not talking about just music, man.
So let's talk a little bit about your music journey. When would you say music really popped off for you, and like, what's the biggest moment of your music journey?
I'm gonna just say, the biggest moment was probably signing that deal, but you know, I'm gonna get to that later. When I just say that we knew we had something, man, they used to throw like little contests down here, and like, you know, when we're like 15 years old, man, like we ended up, you know, opening up for big acts at the Coliseum, but we rocked the show, man, that they throwed in the contest. Like, we won every time we did it, and it was like, yeah, you know, right after that, we dropped the tape.
And when you say we dropped the tape, was it, you know, you?
It was me, and I was in a group, you know, for the most time, I was in a group, Muddy Silk Boys. And we you know, we had our own label. We were Home Team Records. You know, we documented, we're official. Won't lie about that part.
No, and let's definitely talk about that. Around what time was that? When would you say everything popped off for you?
Well, I ended up, I'm gonna say, being too hurt, and I stopped playing that ball. You know, we took music a little more serious. You know, I basically invested everything, you know, I had going on, and after maybe 2 years of, you know, riding around, you know, promoting things, you know, popping up to all the DJ conventions and stuff like that. We got a call from Universal, you know, like 06, and signed a distribution deal. Yes, ma'am.
And what would you say, what was the first song that pretty much popped it off for you guys?
Well, I came up with a song actually while I was playing ball up in Canada, man, called Bottom of the Map. And I did it off a Lil Jon beat. It was hard, man. I sent it to my crew, told a couple of them to jump on it. And we did it, you know, so it was on a little mixtape. Mixtapes were big back then. So we put on a little mixtape, and when the label called for us, you know, that's the first single they wanted to put out. And actually was like, they wanted to put a feature on it, and that's the little thing we did with old Rick Ross, you know. Long story, you know, short with that is that, you know, he dropped the verse, we paid. The person that recorded it, you know, kind of recorded his verse a little, you know, it was off, whatever. We ran into him because they had us doing a promo show in New Orleans. We ran back into him. Man, started asking us for more money, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, we wasn't trying to do that, man. We both be trying to, he from Mississippi. Both be trying to goddamn help each other out, you know. Caused a little beef with us then, but we ended up just taking it down off the song, like, fuck it. Yeah. We left him on the intro, but you know, we ended up taking him off the song. But that was it, called Bottom of the Map, man.
And just curious, when did the group start? What do you remember? How or when?
When did the group start? Period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say like I'm gonna just say around when I was like 14.
Okay.
Yeah. We started off as a 4-man group. One of our guys went to jail though, like when he was like 16, 17, couple of years. It was a 3-man group, but we ended up as a 4-man group.
Yeah. What was the hardest part about being in the group?
Everything was easy at first. I'm be real, when little paper got involved, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's little egos came out, and I hate that, man, because we end up looking basic like every other group of niggas from New York to LA, whatever, period. You know, you can go with NWA, you can go with, Dipset right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't supposed to be like that, you know, we built different. I know I'm built different. And, niggas started just acting different.
And what did you like about it?
Shit, why, man? We used to just sit up, play beats, rap, man. You know, that's what we did. That's what it was. I mean, it was nothing. We lived in the studio. I actually was renting a building out in Magnolia Grove. You know, we called it the Home Team Shop. We had barbershop there, studio. We sold clothes, shoes, CDs. And we had the studio, like I said, studio in the back. And we never left. You know, we never left.
And is it anything particular you wish would have pretty much went differently at that time? If you could have?
Yeah, a couple of things. I wish they try to sign us as a group, and there was more money in that. I must just say, as far as them, what they gave us, and then it was, of course, it was a distribution deal, which would have made more money if the CD did well. Of course, we had to use our own money to promote it, and that's when we kind of started. We had the money, we just started kind of falling apart and drifting away, and didn't even promote the motherfucker, man, to be honest, you know. We blowed that opportunity.
Do you see anything different with today's generation of music?
Yeah, man. I listen to it because a lot of that shit sound good, man. The difference between, I guess, my time and some of the people do it now, and I listen to them the most. Just have some kind of content with it, man. Not just saying words, you know. I want to feel it, I hear it, but I want to feel it, and a lot of guys just jump on them here. Some of the crazy. I remember my daughter played some music for me earlier, and I was like, man, what is it? But yeah, man. I just want to hear some better content, man.
Well, tell us, who are some artists on your playlist now? Some of the artists you do like to.
Yeah. Well, I like that Big 30, man. I listen to him a lot. I'm fooling with Finesse, somebody actually ran into, before, and it seemed to come up with him, man. And a lot of R&B, man, that's what it is. A couple of rappers, man, but most of R&B.
Any artists you see yourself working with one day?
Not really, but I'm open to all that. If I drop something and then like they pop up and I think about it. I did songs with artists, like I said. I've been in this for a minute. It's a list of artists I did songs with, and it really didn't make the song to me. The song was hot already. People was feeling it, and so if the opportunity pops up, I'm with it.
What genre of music are you particularly into recording? Would you ever do any country or any other genre at all?
Well, I listen to a lot more country now, so yeah, man, I'm showing that. But you know, man, it'll be either somebody singing on my track, man. I ain't gonna lie, when I get in that booth, boy, you gonna get that raw gangster shit, man. Cause you know that's the only way I really can do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm into all music, but yeah, it's gonna be either a rap or somebody singing, man.
And when you're coming up with music, tell us a little bit about the vibe during those studio sessions.
Well, the vibe is raw, cause you know with me, you know, actually, you know, my team used to tell me like, yeah, man, why you spitting it so real? Meaning like, man, bar for bar, man, I'm down there telling you my life story, you know, just what you know I deal with on an everyday basis. I can't really rap about things I don't know about, you know. I can watch it on movies and that. You want to hear me use movie references. It's just like, I'm just raw with it, man, and that's my vibe.
Do you prefer to record at night or in the day?
I prefer to record anytime. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's like, wake up in the morning, it'd be at night, it'd be 2:30 in the morning, you know. Shit, I love that shit. The only reason I even still do it today is because I love that shit, you know. And I'm nice. Yeah.
Well, tell us, what artists in the industry inspired you at all, if any?
You know, back when I was coming up, man, like I said, really that NWA shit, man. Shit then, you know, Master P used to come down here a lot when we were like in high school, so we'll see him out there. He shot videos, movies down here and things and just his whole movement, man, you know, that inspired us, man, hard. We were like no limit and shit, man. Yeah.
How did you come up with your artist name?
Well, you know, right now, it's NBG SYN, man, nothing but game, you know, that's the whole thing with me. But, you know, I'm sad, man, ball man, blow, Ben Mackin. I've been by, you know, I went by a few names over the years, but right now, man, I really want to get some game, man. And, you know, game ain't free, man. You got to at least pay attention. So at the end of the day, it ain't like I'm charging for it, because, you know, the game has to be sold and not told. But, I just want to try to, you know, help people not make mistakes I made and, you know, maybe open some people's eyes.
And right now, are you currently independent or signed or any under any management?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm under that Hustleholic Ent, that Hustleholic management, man. They doing things for me right now, shit, man. Universal know what I'm really doing for. You know, it's a lot more platforms, you know, you can go through now, and that's the good thing. And for us old heads, if you can find some youngsters that's into it, man, you're gonna see it's a blessing.
What advice would you give to any independent artists in the game right now?
I must say, consistency. I might have said it wrong. I've been drinking, but you know, just staying in it, man. As much as you can work, you know, video, you know, music drop, you know, man. You need, right now, man, they always looking for the next song, you know. One song popping for a second, but you know, you gotta come right back with it, man. So you gotta stay at it. Let me say that.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I think I got them all already, but I'm gonna say, you know, see these fake niggas a little quicker. I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I think I be having an eye for it, but sometimes I let it go on too long and keep a side motherfucker around me too long, man. I just want to see that a little quicker.
Pretty much just read people.
That's it.
Yeah, that's cool. And tell us, like, what is a typical day like for NBG?
Shoot, wake up and get the hustling, man. I'm talking about, as soon as I wake up, I thank God for allowing me to wake up, and I go to think about, man, what I need to do to get some money, and then I get to it. Kind of simple.
What's the very first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Man, pray to God. And thank Him for waking me up. That's the very first thing I do. And then, it's just so you can know, right after that, I got like 2 dogs. I got to take their ass out and walk. They gonna wake me up every morning at 6:30, period. I be in my door.
What kind of dogs do you have?
Pigs, of course. Yeah. Polo and Louis. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably a 2-piece chicken with some macaroni.
Crispy, barbecue, baked.
Crispy, of course, regular crispy fried chicken. And I prefer to fry them myself.
Fried them.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just
Yeah, 2-piece chicken, some macaroni, give me a sweet tea with it. I'm good.
Okay, no biscuit,
I don't get
hot
on
ketchup,
do
none of
bread.
that.
I don't really need that.
Just
Yeah.
if you weren't into doing music and sports, what would it be?
Shoot, boy. I'm gonna say something, but no, seriously, about the only 2 things I can do. I can't even see myself doing nothing else, like coaching, music, what I'm saying, maybe A&R for some talent, but I really can't tell you anything else. You know what I'm saying?
And what song would you say you have to put the most work into?
Really, man, shoot. Niggas say they don't, write and stuff, but like say, I kind of feel like I'm like that because it's like I think of it in my head and may write it down, may say it to my phone, and it's really that's what it is. So, in no song, no verse ever really like made me like have to struggle through it. I can just go, because like I say, I'm writing my life is down.
Any kind of messages you try to deliver in your work?
Yeah, by staying away from suckers for one, you know what I'm saying, and understanding, everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your brother. That's like the #1 thing, like right now, because that's like the biggest thing I think disappointment I had in my life, realizing everybody wasn't real, no matter how much money you got with them, how many accomplishments you got with them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like stuck in my head. It's just stuck in my head.
What's the most important lesson you've learned?
Again, not to trust everybody. Like I said, Mama told me a long time ago, everybody ain't your friends. I even call them that, It may not be there at this time or this time, man. I lived it, and it hurt, I did a lot for niggas, a lot, check it out, look it up. And it just, it hurt, when you got real love for niggas and you doing shit, that shit stay with you too, you know what I'm saying, to see them switch up on. So, that's the biggest lesson I learned.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Virgo, September 22nd, last day of Virgo.
Okay, and they describe Virgos as practical and loyal.
I'm cool with that. That's it. It's simple. It's simple with us, yeah.
Like that.
Especially a loyal boy, yeah.
For sure. And what would you say separates you from other people?
I would just say, being raw and real, I'm being me, like people got their expectations of me, people got their thoughts of what they think I am, but I don't let that really judge my moves or, what I do, on me.
What would you say are some of the most important things in your life?
I'm gonna say family, off top, me. And when I say that, meaning, you know what I'm saying, it ain't about being selfish and all that there, but, you know, make sure you happy with what you're doing, you know, like people can, you know, think and say this and, well, you know, you want to hear all kind of shit, but just do you, what makes you happy.
For sure. I really think that's great advice. Because if you really not also focusing on you, you can't do anything for anybody.
That's it, man.
So
I say it all the time.
Anything you are afraid of? Anything?
Oh, a lot of things, shit, man. Well, I'm not talking about heights and shit, my bugs, what you want to say? I keep it 1,000, see what I mean? I'm me, you know. Ain't nobody been whooped, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, some things that you know what I'm saying? Shit, well, I got down.
Okay. What would you say? Okay, I heard you say heights. Would you say that your biggest?
Yeah, that's my biggest thing, you know, right? You know, I might gotta get the stomp the shit out of bugs, you know, but it's still scared the shit out of it. But heights, well, I'm telling you, I ain't jumping on no roller coasters. I'm not, you know. I used to say, man, you know, I got to the league, you know, once I got in there good, I'm not flying the games no more, you know. I flew a lot in college, man, no, boy, I'm scared to death.
And that was literally the next question. If you're scared of heights, like have you ever been on a roller coaster? Ever tried it?
I got on a Ferris wheel one time. Boy, I cussed a motherfucker dude out there. I said, stop it. You gotta let me know. I like 14 years old. After that, no, I never got on another thing like that. No ride.
Did they stop it?
Oh, yeah. I was on my woman's ass. I was talking about, man, you know, I was a man then, man. That man stopped it. Let me off.
Okay. Yeah. Any pet peeves? Something that you hate, can't stand?
You know, people not using the ashtray, like one of the number ones. Like, I got 35 ashtrays in my house, in every corner and section, man. Like, man, go put that in the ashtray, man. I ain't gotta do it, you know. So, yeah.
It's me. Don't use the ashtray.
Yeah, they just put it on whatever they see around. They make all up things.
You know, that's
put
crazy.
down,
I gotta let y'all know that. That's crazy because, you know, probably gotta say, I probably ash everywhere.
Yeah, most people do.
It's like 4 ashtrays in here. You see Greedy like, ash here. You tell me. So, look,
but yeah, it don't need to be like that, man. I growing up watching my uncles and shit do all that shit. I like, man, I don't want to buy. But you know, people like think I'm crazy for that though. You know.
So do you stop them in the act?
Man, they hate me doing it. They be talking to me, you know what I'm saying? I see that, let me dump that for you. Let me get my ass. Like, let me get ready, man. What's going on? Oh, that bitch fell on the floor, man. Let me get my bro. I got a bro. Let me sweep that on real quick. That's just me, man.
For sure. And what would you say? What point in your life would you say you had to grind the most?
Shit, all my life. So, me trying to get us out of the hood by playing the sports, jumping into music, man. Like I say, it's all day, every day type of grind, man. And you need money to do anything, man. So that hustleholic, I just stamped in, that was from day one.
What things would you say kept you consistent on your journeys?
Me, knowing that my gift came from God, the way I am came from God, and it was just be great, I feel like, I have not reached my peak still to the day, but it's people around that think I'm a legend, that's how they look at me. I'm cool with it, but I'm still on the grind now.
What would you say is your best memory, happiest memory?
Oh man, that's funny. I saw all kind of shit just pop up in my head. It's crazy shit, man.
Okay.
But some solid shit, man. Just best memory is just I'm gonna just say, just growing up, man, you know, becoming an OG. You know, at times I thought I might have made it at 30. So, like, you know, like damn near every day, like, shit, I get old, it's like, damn, I made it, yeah, you know. I was a wild child, you know, so yeah.
Any, tell us a moment, maybe I would say the scariest moment you ever faced at a time. Whether if it was something you felt like you had your back against the wall, you in the middle of a game, it could be in the middle of a decision with a track, you just not know what to do, and you know. It can be simple, but at that time it was pretty big.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I'm gonna just say, you know, right after the game, I had a great game up at Ole Miss. I ride with some friends, you know, I ain't selling names, and ran through a roadblock, and them boys started talking about they had shit on. But just say that, boy, and I was like, you know, man, just thought my career could have been gone right then. Just so happened the boy knew what to do with, you know, what it was, and you know, we made it through it. But I just remember how that could have went a lot different, you know, and it sticks out to me.
Yeah, for sure. Any lessons you took from that time? Anything you did differently from there?
Yeah, I gotta be careful. But before that, I was just reckless, man. Hell, I might have been in the car drinking or something, you know, driving. You know, I learned, man, you know, shit, but just this quick, you know, everything can be taken from you, you know, and God bless you with it. So don't be out here taking it for granted. So yeah, man, there's a big lesson from that.
How would you define success?
Being happy, like I said, being you, and you know, that's what's real to me too. You know, being yourself. You know, I don't care if you're a nerd, you know, whatever you're doing, you're a musician, whatever, you know, you being yourself, and you pushing for, you know, any amount of money to make you successful. It's, you know, about being happy.
Is there anything you're bad at?
Not at all. I mean, I can't say what it is on here, but yeah, no, it ain't really nothing that a man's supposed to be doing. I'm great at all them things.
Would you say you've had a great support system throughout the journey?
I would say yes, and make that one short.
Yeah.
But yeah, ain't mad at some shit.
And I mean, what's one of your favorite places you visited in the world?
Let's say Ottawa, Canada, man. Yeah, I think everybody should visit there. They love Americans, they love black people. They show a lot of love, yeah. So Ottawa is in Ontario, up in Canada.
And were those your two favorite things about Canada?
What's that?
That they love black people?
Yeah, I would say yes, it was. Yes, it was. Why, man, a lot of love got shown to me, you know. No matter where I went, you know, it's cool.
And what can we see, you know, in the near future for NBG SYN?
Well, you're gonna hear some music, man. I'm gonna drop a few singles, man, but I'm actually finishing writing a movie right now, you know, let me get shot, and a podcast, you know, I'm gonna do a podcast, and the game, and at the end of the day, like I say, you gotta at least pay attention, man, you know what I'm saying, to get something out of it. So, podcast, I'm gonna write a few movies. I'm into that type of shit.
So we can see you coming out with some movies, directing them, producing them. Or will you be in any kind of thing?
Oh yeah, man, I always said that, you know, too. I should have said when you said if I wasn't doing sports or music, what it be, but acting, man. I used to take drama in school and shit, man. I was into that. I'm still into that.
Okay. So you're gonna be doing some acting as well?
Yeah, I will play in some of the things as well.
Anything you got coming up particular to acting or starring?
Yes, but it's nothing I can talk about now.
Okay.
You know, you'll see the trailer on them, you know, soon, and then we'll speak. But yeah, few things we got in play.
That's great. Any projects you'll be working on any time soon?
Like I said, man, dropping some movies and the podcast, you call it a project. Them all I got in line right now.
And any shout outs you want to give to anyone or you want to acknowledge that you think we should tune into or check out?
Just, shout out to everybody that fuck with me, man. And you know who you is. You don't even you ain't expecting me to sit here and say all kind of names and that. That boy there. We doing this thing. You gonna support me. So shout out to the real.
And describe a hustler.
Man, boy, I was just talking about that today. I don't give a fuck, just because you selling drugs, that sure don't make you hustler. Me, you selling drugs and you start flipping the houses, yeah, I'm just that nigga hustler. So I'm gonna just say, even though you doing one thing, man, you actually got something else going on, and a hustler to me is somebody that's working hard, period. We gotta go hard. So yeah.
And where can your fans stay up to date and keep up with the hustle?
Shit, go to YouTube, Hustleholic Ent, you know what I'm saying? I make posting on the daily, man, and all you gotta do is scroll, subscribe, man, and you gonna see your boy, NBG SYN.
And thank you, NBG SYN, for coming through and letting us know where the hustle started.
Man, thank y'all, man, for having me, man. It's been great.
And we out.
Love it.